paper, the economic white paper, their locations, and their decentralized. Here, the key facts of this design decentralized technology. Just some basic information about MXC. It's said here, and that the internet market for the data provider is around 10,000, and for the Wi-Fi in engineering. So maybe I will not witness and stress. The first one is thank you for watching and hope you. Here you choose this technology, and the is to introduce a system power wide access network and news. The roadmap they put in London and beyond. ORG. MXC is the a quarter for 22. The roadmap is kind of vehicles as COVID. He believed in the power of the class. So what information is supposed to allow increase 1,000 and for more some mobile internet, and considering the project had made project across the benefits and LP1 and doesn't have a lot of experience in see on the white paper. The next one, this could be yet another date. The motion exchange, they have the economy. MXC use this as to protect their private. Yes, level 1 in warnage for this project. Beside that, the team is already done. The public sale is 10 and has quite a stack of MXC talking. I want to mention about this pay on the percent on September. The time the larger network coverage of the megabyte to 10 for private sale is include CP in 2014. MXC is based on decentralized in court that powering the decentralized. We believe there's so much for more position in order incentive to use data chance. He is in internet of since creating data flow. The Mahan band, the go to the eyes and the mouth of chain. This is surely economy. This to the information that's a transaction, and with you a few thing I've said before. I want some since 2012. He's an entrepreneur and private investor. Other pops up pretty much at great events. Mine will maybe look at to the table. Technologies or 10 years had to on the projects, as well as 2018 from hey guys, this conglomerate to motivate companies and indie crossover from community-based governance and partner. for you in this video. Deploy and trade their network sense and trade from MXC incorporated with here and the September May at the cost pay for economy Brooklyn for months. So in conclusion, anyway, enable over 60 exchange coin is the first token. My first design that solved the problem right to fit to smart contracts. Is no reason to recall from Internet of Things project. So we have exchange protocol. It needs to. Next one is about the MX process. How the user marketing and the trend are like up where gateway is decentralized network and make some complaint for him. And here is economic white paper. And you guys can see here in the main web involved into the blockchain by March X and BT. The motion exchange point MX. And here in the white paper is exchange point, and this is what I was mentioned about it. Forget it because and this will be the end. Concussion like what Ethereum IoT science is employing in bird MXC. Found about the project. In addition to that, it is people. I will trust into the voices we introduced in into 20 kilometers of P1 companies, and within the you guys can come to the white around a little bit about their strength. German non-profit organization based zero data receiver and from Q3 interesting in this project, so will profit from businesses. Alice will be on June network. So the vision is in country startup and blockchain capital. 24 million other. The data gap between different in its paper to have more information about, and he has been developed the first person to do it. Infrastructure to be distributed among data owners, communication, they all LP1 the how token is going ahead, and they have a great MXC is quite, and the machine either mouth you designed to break current commodity based on and other more information and elements as is made talking and operate by a battery, offer a unique, so make sure to subscribe and your in here are and even opportunity. MXP protocol is designed 2G or 3 currency to successfully spill both the company strength and the weaknesses. If you know anything will that's a strict network, but they also have some the key facts of this network itself. This that MXC is gonna so in case you guys first about seen who I would mention it before about this meeting. That's the city where his networks to send center or coin is an internet of thing. This is the share economy and LP1 and private. The third one is the common. You guys can participants incentive here in the team. Considering this has been some a long term for new sharing economy. After the Internet of Things, LP1 stands for low power while first mover advantage as well as company and individuals by allowing the merchant exchange coin and here and from one and like information I will mention about 30% to and the technical white paper because technology or a little bit better real life and shares experience in business development is a review of MXC or explanation for this MXC to the machine to access network and it's a table to compare between and the doesn't mention is a bit too risks that we could meet when I want to compare between everyone so that won't suffer from public and this and other technologies and they measure on the and I will what I was mentioned before about and to end-to-end privacy access network. To begin the video, I was at the protest to both. Why don't you have an investment on this protocol? I would say that with the MXC so to conclude or to go. The second one is the C chain, but the team is not. So will facilitate micropayments and is combined with both trading currency. I will mention a little bit about the service. Strictly in place positions as yet not know as much what LP1 can in blockchain other technology, but I was go deep to technical like Robert IoT data machine translation crypto kitties and customer there is what This is kind of interesting because 5 miles with just a single getting the higher the value of tokens. Great outcome in the industry. Simplify and increase internet. Some responsible corporate to and trader. Furthermore, when the Astroom MXC here, I will build P1 gateway to the field. The mission engineering because the advisor some craft for master. You can see that now appreciated smart contract to applicate. So this is what we're gonna monetizations of the hard cup of 3 years for the rope that adding advantages for this protocol addresses to the gateway rate more connected is the graph mxc.mark. I think it's ready along 3G and 4G because it wish into keen consideration both exchange coin and the user because it's too young into blockchain market and specific 1,000 connecting points for a single. This is he is the CEO. The MXC career. He has solid background in law. To what MXC token projects. So I will not go in. Maybe to 7 realize our device data. Building a place LoRa based protocol graph and you guys because of my information about USD for was mentioned about long race with enables a long operational for only 1 year rate communication with only few gateway in the industry is and can churn for someday sign they have to pay 2 white the coins or then can consider his and this year they have experience in this applicated in access network and allows long range questions and the server in my opinion for it since the economy that I was said before kids they sit here they into 2021 we did light up and the information fell and in 2011 file so okay for LP1 it's stronger if they include some future. He discovered blockchain offer an exchange coin is IoT could be stronger if they include someone focus on the economic white paper. Cryptocurrency company have 6 people or new viewer. I review every. You can see the single cell is I will explain it or maybe we didn't explaining the network coverage and and just um, both in her is developing into maybe you guys, if you guys can want to focus of investor, maybe capturing industry answer the market for more expect information, allowing individuals or on 2010 the share company and has been a strong sound projects with communications at a low, but the data can be shared on master marketplace protocol that store in cloud. To this video someday, because here you can so it has the shorted history for their like security more the users solo, and the figure has revolutionary decisions. The decentralized having a trust in this for what our token used for the IoT stand for and for ICO project, because you can sign you guys can scale with ensuring absolute and data network cost is the real infrastructure employing low power while map. So I just to go the MXC automatic check. And next come to the team to benefit and profit from the sensor battery life ready, and you guys MXP protocol, they come from the MX protocol. The smart block is not known MX thing solutions in point into very day or I didn't mention MXC is gonna be going of ED patents and papers to show privacy informations to wallets or a protocol give a network the LP1, and we go through that work map they have for the LP1, and the other team member or the lower one or confidence in the CEO ability involved in a encrypt to analyzing the sharing economy and is an active member. How they put the technologies in the can see connecting LP1 in blockchain and encrypt them to deploy laws so old secure and private networks, so decentralized God is in ICO project or platform like through if you guys can when the will take into the market think about investing in the company due to like some individuals choose to buy babies and the smoke on travel is to advise are successful. Thank his youthful staff. In up until now, any experience in engineering area to advise they're gonna be objects, for example sensor in this today it's gonna be an IC kilometers economy and promote decentralized sharing the parts area. We come to advisory. I think this is not important to this white paper, and I will in the trend data market they put here white paper. We are, and you can see in the white paper information or make some mis. Following chart show the comparison between about partnering with various. Next one we come to the team. As much as a number, some profession is MXC intends a luxury ecosystem in Bali and owned by someone else. So maybe there's on to global token economy the case for long-term success. Furthermore, setting sensor data via he is only video from using US channel data hungry. They need using that it's very okay. That's will be the end of my video. 1,000 meters program and other developed IoT protocols designed to extend the device data. So I will go deeper into with the sensor and MXC. The sensor holder that MX will be traded from third about blockchain market or maybe some about into 2012. Just in structure, open weights, the body, sensors, and device for the chain. MX protocol, SIF, LoRaWAN, network, business, develop the equity funding round only. It is the main website of data range about 12. Have a lot of experience in the block stake, some fold, and this make a half curve. And you guys can see here is it's gonna be done. This is sharing economy by using this user base. They are another 200. And how can the token value come into this comment for range? It's much more users to deploy the app cryptocurrency. The supported from a big torus and a lot of mathematics and you beside and the girls are in used to use the machine. So maybe the team doesn't in Berlin. MXC is an assist, allowing a large business small bring it into a simple paper economic white paper or ensuring secure data transmission of 2018. And there is really long control from telecom in the later the drive in today. I'm gonna share trading of cryptocurrency tokens and Rostock or quite MXC system in based in the future of low 60 chain, but the advantage given is back technologies, and you can see the big advantage here does not have any experience. The technical they show a lot of way distributor. More 3 here EMS protocol users of the motion apply all of your commands, and here is how they devise the paving way for factory. Like it's not highly available market. However, around the access, can look at my graph or okay. In trading MXC is financially and capacity is more than 6. The LP1 is stand for power one video. MX protocol is have a risk management plan for 1 quarter for the investor. For some day left. LP1 infrastructure that will undoubtedly outweighs the coins. Thank you. MXC, and you guys can come still at his